Afternoon baseball for you show coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. David Price will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Price into his motion. Here's the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Set to deal on 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Stepping in, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Stepping in now, Adrian Gonzalez. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Keeping him close.
Two-1, here it is. Runner goes for second. All even now, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Mookie Betts settles into the box for his first chance. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Seager is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Turner's got it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about first basemen that are just very smooth, Adrian Gonzalez, he comes to mind. Not the most athletic guy and may not cover a ton of ground, but everything he does just looks very smooth. You get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Belted high in the air out to left. Crawford ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Justin Turner makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Line drive to left. And a base hit here to open up the second.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Nobody out, runner on first. Squared that one up just a little late. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. With a moment now, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Pablo Sandoval is one of the most surprising players for what he can do defensively. He doesn't have the speed or quickness to cover much ground, but he makes up for it with cat-like reflexes, situational awareness, and a very, very strong arm.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Price pauses, 1-1 on its way. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Carl Crawford set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. David Ortiz strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss by Ortiz as he can't make contact there. 1 away.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
In now, Hanley Ramirez. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Pablo Sandoval takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. One and 2, here it comes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the former World Series MVP. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gonzalez will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
Batting 7th, right fielder
Rusney Castillo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Yasmani Grandal is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Betts, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, it's one thing to hit one right down the line here at Fenway, but when you can get one over that wall out there, you know you've hit one. I mean, there ain't a yard in the land that would have held that baby.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Drilled to the right side. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounces it right through the opening.
Into the box, Corey Seager. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Ranging back is Bradley. He's there and records the first down. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
I don't know if he's trying to catch him by surprise out there in left or what, but rarely do you see a guy try to tag up on a fly to left. I tell you, that's a long walk back to the dugout after a decision like that.
Stepping in now, Adrian Gonzalez. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 LA. Leading off the inning, Blake Swihart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Mookie Betts digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Up high, 2-1 now. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. This is skied into short left center. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Justin Turner is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Yasiel Puig is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
1-1, here it comes. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Settling in now, Scott Van Slyke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
That's a ball.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
I got to count. 2-2.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. You going to start the runner at first here?
Yeah, at the plate, you've got a guy that will ground into his share of double plays, so it's not a bad idea to get things in motion.
Swing and a little tapper. A spin and a throw. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
The left fielder, number 3, Carl Crawford.
Carl Crawford comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
In the air out to left. Bradley is there, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Dustin Pedroia will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Kershaw into the windup. 1-2 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. One away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in now. The winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Puig over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting number 34, designated hitter
David Ortiz will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And the count will be full. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Yasmani Grandal heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Got him. Dropped by the catcher, though. Swihart finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Yeah, this is a fastball this time that nearly gets away from him. But that's a nice job behind the plate. He gets a handle on it, and then he gets the put out down at first base.
In now, Jock Peterson. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that 2-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Price is ready. 2-2 on its way. Chop foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castillo will wait on it. And that's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Rip. And that is off the first base bag. Ramirez is up with it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. but they're on top 1-0. Hanley Ramirez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Striding into the box, Pablo Sandoval. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Rusney Castillo is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. Didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Blake Swihart will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
In the air now, out to right field. Puig's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Steve, Eric, and I return to Boston after this. Corey Seager steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Yeah, that's a good job right there of reaching base to kick off the inning. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to that, so they finally have a base runner here for the first time in a couple of innings.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, these guys knew coming in that this was going to be a tough assignment, and it's been all that and more. This guy, he's as good as advertised, and he's had his way with a pretty good lineup here.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castillo is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Yasiel Puig ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And with his speed, forget it. The throw's not nearly in time, and that'll be scored an infield single.
Well, that has to be a huge disappointment for that guy right there. He made yet another great pitch, but this is going to wind up as an infield single, and it's going to take away the no-hitter along with it.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Runners on first with one down. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. There's one. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the one out.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw, and they're going to settle for just one at second.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. Lifted in the air out to right. Puig giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Yasiel Puig will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. Price gets his sign. Here's the 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2 and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Where are you?
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Hey, EK, this is what they call a summer squall that's moving through here right now. I mean, it is absolutely pouring out there. It's tough to hit in, it's tough to pitch in, but you got to play in the elements.
Stepping in now, Scott Van Slyke. Hot shot to 3rd. There's Sandoval on to 1st, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Carl Crawford.
Carl Crawford will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. David Ortiz will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman,
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
And you don't want to put this guy on as the tying run because he'd have a ton of speed over there at first base.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit to short. Seager comes up with it. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48,
Pablo Sandoval will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A good pass of that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Turner is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Koji Uehara will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Koji Uehara.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Uehara's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Swihart. And he makes the throw to first. Grandal is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Howie Kendrick will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
And when you're trying to think down in the zone, that's a pitch you're just not prepared to see. I think it just caught him off guard there, as this is in there at the letters.
In now, Corey Seager. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Adrian Gonzalez steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Tap foul at home plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
The 2-1 on its way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, that's his second walk here in the inning, and this one, it's going to hurt big time. You don't want to say that he's brought this upon himself, but this is what happens when you fall behind and can't throw strikes.
Noah Ramirez will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out.
Ramirez.
Yasiel Puig will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
And that's what those stat nerds call a high leverage at bat. I don't know what that means, but whatever you want to call it, he comes through in a big way to push a 2-run lead, now up to 4.
Scott Van Slyke stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 4-0. Leading off the inning, Rusney Castillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Second strikeout for him here in the inning. Make that 9 now in the ball game. And he is just carving these guys up right now.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Boston after this. Carl Crawford will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Ramirez takes it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Pedroia. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Mookie Betts will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The second baseman, number 15, Justin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
David Ortiz will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Up next for the Redsox,
Hanley Ramirez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Looking to keep the shutout intact. Here it comes. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. And now a swing here by Ramirez as he sends this one high in the air out to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Shot to third, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Clayton Kershaw. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 4-0. So long from Fenway.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. The loss goes to David Price. Time of the